PSG.LGD
静まることがない争いさえ影に隠れ不潔な翼をこぎ取られしまい明日捨てる覚悟決めて錆びれてしまう笑顔
There it is. And the good Slark. Yeah, the Nico baby Slark.
Alright.
That is the classic.
Pressure stun as Alliance can turn, bring down the Magnus. They're trying to head for more here as the burst damage from Arme blows up Hansken. Buybacks coming out from PSG.LGD. They know how important this fight is to win around the Roche respawn. They'll try and push Alliance away. Exorcism still up for a good bit of time. Arme, he's just going to walk in and start hitting Roche straight up. S4 comes in with a Hoostone. They've got the silence. Arme getting forced to the side. Fabian tries to find the skewer, won't get a grab. Nothing to say, jumps in with the burst onto FNG. They've brought down the Wyvern. Buybacks coming out from both supports of Alliance. He is back up. Supernova is there, but they've got to make the jump soon. Getting the spirits in, trying to slow this down. Begin to push Alliance away from this. S4, he's going to get healed up by the cold embrace, but he's getting held at the pit. Fabian jumps with a skewer back. Arme's in!
Arme just takes it.
He's able to get the kill. He gets the Aegis. They'll get the heads up onto Arme, but Arme is able to pick up the rewards of Roche. G's still on the ground. Fabian's going to be able to walk back and grab that. The curse will come out. Sure, the Phoenix's life has been lost. FNG, he's not getting out with the TP. The Stewards there. TP's cancellers. PSG.LGD take a fight at the perfect time around Roche. What can they do? Such a hard jump. Who are they going to go for? S4. In with the Who Stomp there. The whole team's pretty much here for PSG.LGD. They'll focus down Xingqiu. They will be able to take out the Snapfire. Over to the side. Lion's being caught. That's Hansken down. PSG.LGD, they've got Arme just fighting strong here on the front lines, turning to the DP, using the Siphon to keep himself by. Nico, baby. He'll drop down the Death Shroud, but it will come to an end. S4 trying to get the jump back in onto Arme, but he can't land the Who Stomp into the trees. They're pushing in. RP's down to be able to skewer back the two of them. And they will turn over towards Fabian. The Sunray Hill coming out from Y. Arme commits it onto S4. The curse will hold him back, but S4, he's already gone down. E-Blade onto FNG. Is FNG trying to hide in the trees, but the burst from the two of them. Arme, nothing to say, takes him out. It's definitely seeming like Alliance just, how do they deal with this morph? Nico, baby, he's going to go for the aggressive jump in. Force staff out to the side, will break Arme away. 10 seconds until BKB back up. Fabian, he's in with a skewer. They will be able to put the Aegis here as they'll take down the Morphling the once, but the chain controls down to Nico, baby. Nico, baby, he's popping the BKB. Hex will come out to control Arme. Nico, baby's got to run, but Arme, he's going to be in with a chase. Nico, baby's trying to hide in the trees, but the BKB comes to an end. They're jumping over the burst damage. The Death Shroud is giving him some safety, but the kisses are coming in from the side. The nukes there from Arme. That's Nico, baby, out of the game for 80. They'll take down S4 as well.
They just go for the supports. They're like, okay, kite the Death Prophet, kite the Slark, who cares? Then we just aim for the objective.
Look at that jump.
There's nothing to say.
Nothing to say. He knows he has the burst straight in on a Hansken. Limp getting torn out of his base here with the big skewer coming through from Faith Beyond. The BKB, it's not giving it any protection at all with the physical damage coming out, and they know they'll tap out. They cannot turn things around against this morph. It's too late. As GG is called, game one, after a confident, strong start from Alliance, it just didn't matter. The morph Arme getting all the space and the planning from PSG.LGD, the strategy, they knew exactly what to do to make Arme's game amazing and Nico baby's game as miserable as possible in those last few fights.
Patience and itemization is what I would call this. Just LGD being just enabling Arme so that he knows he can get to this point. Razor, this is
able to step out of there. Faith Brown pulling the attention away from Limp with the call. Gets X-Mark back into the boat combo, but it's not enough damage from Alliance.
Level 3 Tombstone's about to be level 4.
They're going to go for the jump on the Kunkka. Straight in with the Link. S4 shouldn't stand much of a chance here as the Link will build up. S4 gets blown up by the Starstorm damage. They drop the Demonic Purge, got nothing to say to stop him from being able to charge in. And
look at
hold back Innocence though, as he's just diving in underneath the tier 1 tower, ready to keep pushing on. So they need extra backup coming in from Alliance. Nico Baby's TPing over. They'll turn over towards Innocence. Chrono's going to be dropped down as Nico Baby looks towards taking out Xingqiu as well. And with the bashes coming in, it's enough. They bring down Xingqiu. Another jump, another call though from Faith Beyond as he's in straight on top of the face of FNG. Oh, Innocence.
Innocence.
And he's going to walk into pretty much the entirety of Alliance there now. With the Demonic Purge into the Ice Blast, they're going to have to set up onto nothing to say. Arme trying to push them back with slow of the multi-shot. Fabian's making his way over. The X marks there from S4, dragging Nothing to Say back. He'll get the link up,
Nice
but he
toss.
tossed underneath the tower. Nothing to Say. He's got the movement speed, though, to get away from it all. The poison's going to miss. I think he's going to be fine. He's going to be able to escape. They'll lose FNG under the tower. Nico, baby, he is there with the wraparound, so they will manage to catch Nothing to Say on his attempt to retreat. Want to try and get Arme. As Arme shows himself in the lane. Ice Blast.
They see him.
Lined up very, very nicely there. Great angle from FNG, and with the jump from Limp, they'll get themselves the kill. Very quick and smooth move there from Alliance to punish Arme's position. Moonlight Shadow coming out for PSG.LGD, though, as they still want to try and take the fight. It's going to be the jump from Fabian. He's in with a call onto the Shadow Demon as Handscan will fall. Nico Baby trying to fight back. He has got the Chronosphere available, and he's going to get caught out by the arrow. Will jump over to the side. Doesn't really want to drop the Chrono here, as he knows there's going to be a lack of damage. He'll still drop it anyway just to save himself, but it has to be a Chrono and an escape. There's no way to take the fight right now. Ooh.
He's spotted.
Leading the charge perfectly the last few times. Yeah, they're on top of S4. Their backup coming in. TPs are coming over, but the call into the arrow is there. There's no saving the Kunkka. Can they blow up the axe? They've got the three of them.
Blast. I don't think so without A Blast. Let's see.
They're going to try. The boat coming down, but the backup's coming in, and indeed it's not quite enough. Fabian, he's just going to TP out right in front of them, but Limp does have toss available, so we'll put a stop to that. They will manage to kill off Fabian. See if they lose any heroes for this, though, as S4, he'll be chased down by Innocent Xingqiu, and Nothing to Say as S4 can't get out.
And they're utilizing it perfectly here. There's only one ward on the map now for Alliance. Bottom. Limp.
Handscan will be able to kite Nothing to Say back, but he's in with the BKB, and Fabian, he's in with the jump. Gets the grab onto Handscan. The Tombstone is going to be dropped down. Nico Baby and S4, they've got to get out of it. They've got to run. Limp's going to stay hidden in the trees. And S4 being chased, slowed down by the zombies. Also FNG, he steps in range of Arme. They're going to drop the Chrono. It will catch Nothing to Say over towards the side, and that will be enough to kill off the red. He's going to lose his life for it. I mean, they get a call with the Chrono, but it's just not enough.
They're just hunting. They're not afraid of this at all from Alliance. Xingqiu's just going to jump up to the high ground.
Yep, get the vision, they're in with the call. The disruption will come out for Handscan to try and keep S4 safe, but Handscan just gets run down by Nothing to Say, committing him with the BKB, turns over, takes out S4 as well. FNG's going for the TP out, they've got the call back up. There's no escape for FNG. 3 kills straight up for PSG.LGD. They're heading straight down the mid lane. An immensely difficult game, a difficult position to carry as a Void from.
S4, he walks out.
I mean, they're ready to control it. Fabian is in with the jump. Arme's going to be able to start kicking out the damage from the side. Nico Baby jumps in, but he's been arrowed. They've got the arrow into the silence. Nico Baby, he's going to go down. He jumps in and he's dead immediately, not able to get anything off. They don't have buybacks. There's 3 dead for over a minute on Alliance. Buyback is there for Nico Baby. All right. He's going to go for something huge. He's going to try and come in for the back line, but immediately jumps in, he gets silence. They've got the silence. They're ignoring the Void. They're just hitting the Ancient. They're ending the game. GG is called as PSG.LGD with an incredibly impressive second game. 2 games here back to back where we really have...
That's the second place group stage team taking the stage, and only one team did better than them. It's the Chinese team that everyone's been fearing, everyone's been setting the meta and watching. Welcome to the stage, PSG.LGD.
PSG.LGD.
静まることのない争いさえ影に隠れ不潔な翼をこぎ取られしまい明日捨てる覚悟を決めて錆びれてしまう笑顔
They go for another magic damage dealing carry, which you guys are generally not too big on as a counter to Terrorblade.
Because it's not great. Like you're good versus TB until he gets 2-3 items.
Now in the playoffs, full of a lot of momentum. It looks like GH, nice pick up in the Couriers. Couriers dying all over the place. It seems.
PSG.LGD. Oh, hang on.
Why? He's taking too much damage here. Unless, yeah, he's got no more mana to be able to save himself. They're even going to drain a little bit more mana away from him. Mind control. It's going to have to find him in the trees somewhere. Why? Hiding. Still manages to be able to jump away. Mind control in big here with the BKB. They managed to finish up the 5 position, but that's not much. They need to be able to help out Mind control, but stuck inside this coil with the Terrorblade laying in the damage. Miracle can't get out either. They started with going on Jin Q, and Jin Q will put the nail in the coffin for this team fight by killing Miracle and assisting in the death of ILTW as well.
They're just so far behind in the item progression. Ame is enormous.
The Mirana's going to be found here. That'll be a free pickoff.
It's a big streak.
Nigma, okay, maybe not so free. Nothing to say. Was setting up here, and he does manage to get here pretty damn fast. Now, they have a tombstone here as well, so these supports, they're not going to be able to run away from this. They're going to get swept up here by LGD, jumping away. GH with the stolen phase shift blink.
What a beast.
Actually survives.
God, I'm using rich words, but it's 5-head. And the Veil Dagon, it's so powerful against heroes like Lion and Rubik. They want to play safe in the backline. Well, they just get bursted down. Now with Aegis,
Curl can't get out. Curl can't get out. He's stuck in the trees. Should have kept hiding there, Curl. Now Mind control, looking to be able to slow down this push. Gets forced, breaking the coil. And the tombstone out. Nigma, they can't even really get close to it. And they're just going straight through the tier 4s, apparently. Nigma, one last hold from them, it looks like, but Kuro, he's not going to be in that unless he can buy back. Good Ravage going out, catching a lot of heroes, and they are getting a little bit low, but Ame is still the undefeated champ here as the BKB, they're all just ignoring him and trying to run away. The meta is down, so they can freely kite him as much as they want. And Diz going out, nothing to say, has no mana, so he's only going to be left with this blink to the side, but no mana to be able to TP out. A Yule Scepter into another phase shift, but this time no blink, and still no mana to be able to work with.
He has a Satanic and a Daedalus since we last checked on his items.
They're going to run into Ame first here. Gets off the reflection to be able to slow him down. Dragon Tail first, but the counter Ravage going out. It's stolen bout from G. No, he got the Gush. Actually, he didn't get it. It's the Ravage. Oh, no. They needed that to be able to save Miracle, as even with the BKB, he's not getting out of here. Arrow going down. Jin Q hits a BKB'd up Dragonite, so instead he turns to find the captain of Nigma. Kuro dies once again.
No Ravages, however, so you got to be a little cautious. But it is 5-1-3.
ILTW coming in to the side, trying to go for the Undying first, who gets forced away. They do have the coil onto ILTW. A stolen coil out from the Rubik, but he couldn't get it off. It's nothing to say, executes him first, and Dame cleans up the rest. Really come up and found the counter to Nigma's strategy so far. One last ride in this game one, jumping forward, mind control. That's a tanky Dragonite, but he looks like nothing compared to Ame and all the damage he's able to pump out. They're actually getting Ame a little bit low. Maybe they can kill him. Oh no, the Ravage, it spoils everything. It gets off the Satanic. They were just giving them just a glimmer of hope before it gets snatched away. Nigma, they hope to be able to make a ride through the upper bracket for an easier run into the grand finals. They're going to need to run this series back in 2 games.
And same goes for the Gyro and Nigma, right? Like, it's not the Gyro that's the actual carry. Yeah, you get buffed up by Desio, but it's the TA.
Why?
So you will be fighting very early on.
Enough damage, and even though they have the Aegis, you've got to respect LGD and their capabilities right now. They're going to try and bring down Miracle twice. Aegis first, spearing him back deeper into the rest of the teams. Oh, but a relocate out, that's going to be able to bail him away. GH, nicely done. And now it's LGD, maybe caught in this one. Pushed back by the Gus. They're trying to deal with the Tombstone. They're trying to put out the damage, but the Gyrocopter just died so quickly without GH's tether.
He's just not nearly as tanky as he thinks he is, Cap, and he didn't even get the wand off. They're fighting into Tombstone. Yeah, they cleared it, but it was just a little too late. GH bring his T away. They had no damage. Hang on.
Going back in, trying to execute the Drow Ranger real quickly. They got him. Massive amounts of minus armor comes from Miracle with mind control, outputting a bit of physical damage as well. The side blades pumping in a bit more. Sin Q, he's going to be target. And they do manage to get an extra kill on top of this one. Nigma, GH dead. They're saying, let's keep this going. The smoke up, they're going to be able to find Kuro. Both supports should die here as the arrow follows that one up. Nigma are actually going to try and take this fight. They don't have buybacks on the supports, but they're still trying to do this. The Tombstone's going to go out. Long zip over, catching ILTW, while at the same time Mind Control's trying to deal with the Tombstone while he's still BKB'd up. ILTW going for Faith Beyond, who tanks up as much damage as possible, but ILTW gets burned out by nothing to say.
This Team Nigma, you're going to be forced to hold hands in a team fight. This kind of provides that AoE threat. Oh, nice BKB.
Turn it around. Dodging the Dragon Tail, jumping forward, nothing to say. Managed to get that AoE disable, keeping Miracle out of the team fight. That allows Ame to be able to fight a bit more with the Mind Control. Dragonite, they get away through the arena. The BKB is pursuing here. Managed to get Y, teeping out Faith Beyond. He's not going to be able to do anything. All their damage is just onto this one hero that won't die.
That's true.
They're going to move over, smoking over to Miracle, and they do manage to catch Drow Ranger this time around. The BKB, it may not be able to save him. He's running. Nigma, though, catching up. Miracle popping the Manta, high ground. Oh, turn around, but the BKB pop-up Miracle. Where are all these shots going? They're all getting blocked by the Bulwark. It's not good enough, though. The Supernova on the high ground. Nigma take full control of the LGD base now. Long zip in, though. They're going to be able to pull a couple here with this one. The arrow following up managed to land on the Phoenix. Miracle, though, is walking away, and that is what LGD cannot abide by. Nothing to say, trying to put out measly bit of damage onto ILTW, but they really need Ame for that. But Ame is being chased down by Kuro. Kuro is actually going to go for this one, but the Manta Pop turns around quickly, kills the Phoenix. It was a good try by the Captain Enigma, but he still dies. Nothing to say. Back and forth. Now he's used all of his mana to be able to kill the Gyrocopter, but can he get out? The Bulwark shots do not absorb the damage. Stormseer dies. Stormseer zips. Stormseer looks to be able to stop the TP, but he doesn't get there in time. Instead, he'll have to content himself with a kill on Mind Control, but it's just not the same as getting that kill onto Miracle. For them, Miracle's gonna jump in. Can he manage to steal this Aegis? He's trying to kill the Drow Ranger first before they can pick up that secondary life, but the Bulwark shots, it takes it away and snatches up the Aegis. Is the Drow Ranger. Actually, the Stormseer instead. Storm with the secondary life. Can he actually win this fight? The spear on through, keeping Miracle out of the fight. He does end up dying here, but ILTW representing so much damage, cleaning up most of LGD's trying to kill the creeps right now, but there's still 2 melee creeps he has to deal with. Pulling him out. He's got to just keep pulling him. It doesn't even matter if he loses his life here. As long as he keeps the creeps away from the base and the backdoor protection is up, it's okay. Can he zip away? Can he get out of this one? It doesn't look like. Oh, whoa! The Lotus Orb coming out from Shin-Kyu. He snuck in with the Moonlight Shadow and managed to save his ally. Backdoor protection. It's down, though. The creeps are still coming in. They may have saved the Storm Spear, but he's got to figure out a way to be able to stall this. He kills the creep wave. Backdoor protection will be coming up soon, but maybe not fast enough. The Tier 4 towers, they're already dead. The throne is exposed. Nigma's gunning for it. 15 seconds left. The Drow Ranger, but it's going to be about 10 seconds too late as Nigma finish up the game. A giant roar coming from the side of Nigma as they've evened up the series now.
What damage reduction on the Q level 1 is enough to disrupt last hits Faith Beyond them, setting up for a stun?
Yeah, we'll be able to get it. A decent amount of magic damage, but now the armored tank with a Fairy Fire as well. It's going to allow ILTW to turn around and kill Shin-Kyu. And even, Faith Beyond actually hit the Caustic Finale, but it wasn't quite enough damage. Ultimately, he does end up exploding as another creep dies.
Just trying to alleviate pressure, right? I think it was either Aoi or Effie talking about hang on PL.
Going for the kill here. Ame doesn't have anything to do here. Nice. No, this is definitely going to be a big problem at some point in time. Faith Beyond underneath the Sandstorm isn't actually leaving it just yet. Going to queue up the Epicenter, going for the kill. Burrow Strike. Whoa. Oh, no. It's a level 1 Burrow Strike, so he wasn't going to catch him there. And ILTW managing to heal up off of an early leveling of Sunder. Cute play.
He's not like he's having a bad game. Hasn't died, hasn't found a kill. Tread soon to be completed.
They're going to use the dust here. Oracle, he knows Faith Beyond, his only option. Tail stun. Feels like he really wants to kick this Terrorblade out
Another dust.
of farming area. Once again, Faith Beyond left with nothing but an epicenter and a Burrow Strike turnaround. But of course, he's going to die every single time. Guaranteed relocate into the mid lane, but Miracle does die as the Perch goes out. And the Supernova, it's going to be successful. They can't get close enough. They brought the Broodmother into this one. The False Promise is going to go down. That'll bail Mind Control out for sure.
Very effective tool against the Terrorblade. Just take your own illusions.
And then have an illusion battle. It's not an illusion. That's Shadow Demon. Gonna be caught. Faith Beyond intercepting though with a Burrow Strike epicenter follow-up. They see GH. They want to be able to kill him at the same time. Miracle's a good target. Supernova on the high ground. Miracle turns around trying to deal with that, but his only ranged hero, he will not be able to kill this egg. It successfully explodes. GH with the relocate out denied by the Burrow Strike. ILTW will get burned up in the fire and flames.
They're looking to find the Brood.
This time around, they're gonna catch that pushing Broodmother. Nice Burrow Strike lead off. Phantom Lancer getting there. Managed to inhibit him, so the Mind Control is going to be slowed down. The relocate away. GH is going to be silenced. Nothing to say. Puts a stopper on that one. Both the supports denied their life-saving ultimates. And as they get burned out, ILTW blowing everything he has to try and turn around.
Nigma, you got to either kill him or the egg. But again, that dreaded high ground.
Smoke it over. Oh, managed to dive away just in time. Why? Getting a good Sunray out. Jin Q gonna be safe. He turns around, immediately perches up. There goes the Supernova. They're gonna come in. Can they kill the egg fast enough? They will. Epicenter coming in, but Faith Beyond it. As soon as he goes in, he immediately goes back out. But still, they have to deal with this damn Phantom Lancer and that False Promise. He had built up a heap of damage. And this Ame Phantom Lancer is totally untouched. Nice move by Mind Control up to the high ground before he TPs away. The Phantom Lancer is a bit too big.
Jin Q has Ags. He is an Ags Shadow Demon.
And now he's going to be able to break the Dragon Knight every single one at a time of these team fights. Physical damage ramping up now for the Phantom Lancer. A good way to take this fight. Miracle's looking for an opening here. Watching him Spider Legs up through the side. He really wants to be able to catch the Shadow Demon or this Phoenix, but Mind Control's in some trouble. Zombie's beginning to chase him down. Now they're going forward. Miracle's going to attack the back line. ILTW pushing for Jin Q, but a disruption. That's going to be able to buy him a little bit more time. Now the Supernova going off. They do manage to get off a Sunder onto Nothing to Say. They're dealing with the egg at the same time. The egg does explode, but ILTW needs to be able to get a relocate back to the fountain. He does live. A buyback now for the IO, but Miracle is in so deep trying to kill that Shadow Team, and Jin Q lives through it all. Trying to slow him down. You can see the missed percentage chance is doing something here, but it really feels like it's just delaying the inevitable. Now to Doppelgangers, Miracle jumping forward, going for the Death Prophet, immediately does get the disruption though. They do have the Fortune's End going after, okay, no, they're gonna have to back up here. As Ame, they're trying to deal with Ame right now. The False Promise is gonna be used on the IO. Oh no, ILTW got bursted down. There goes the Divine Rapier. That damage happened quick and fast. So much magic damage. It overwhelms Team Nigma. It overwhelms ILTW. And Mind Control, rather, will play out his life on top of the throne. GG is called. LGD, they are moving to the upper bracket finals.
And they certainly deserve it, Cap. Like, just a great series. The Rapier comes out. A lot of oohs, a lot of ahs. Probably a...
PSG.LGD
静まることのない争いさえ影に隠れ不可欠な翼をこぎ取られしまい明日捨てる覚悟決めて錆びれてしまう笑顔
Southeast Asia's strongest team at the tournament. Please welcome T1.
Oh, they picked Lush.
Pick
Yeah, I was
Lush.
looking at it and I was saying, who's going to kill this Timber with living armor on him, on their team? Lushrak does solve the damage issues here.
Give him a little on. It feels like this guy just cannot win. Blink for Blink once again. Now he's been dragon-tailed up. Oh, PSG.LGD, they're just working Carl in this game. Now Winter's Curse setting up some more kills with the Bushwhack on top of that. Nothing to say. Putting out some serious damage. Cuckoo trying to slide away, but they're going to have to leave the Deucer behind perhaps. Okay, the Stone Gaze doing a decent amount of work here. Cuckoo comes back into play, and they are going to be able to bring down Nothing to Say. Ame fully committed, does have the Aegis here, wants to be able to get the kill onto 23 Savage first, and does manage to do so. Even as he's lassoed up, he goes down now. It's up to Cuckoo, and maybe Whitemon to be able to get more damage in, but yeah, they're realizing they don't have anything left. They're going to try and back out Faith Beyond. Oh. Not quite catching Whitemon himself, but it does flush out that support. So the rest of his team can pick up the goose. 18-6 now. Bat Rider wasn't surviving. They desperately need a BKB. 23 Savage going to be found. Not by himself, though. A beautiful Earth Spike going to be able to catch two. Zephyr's going to be able to follow up with the Overgrowth. Now they've got the lasso onto the Dragon Knight. They're going to focus every bit of attention they have to be able to kill Faith Beyond. But Ame does manage to clean up one support, and now they're going to chase after 23 Savage. Bushwhack actually does manage to catch Zephyr, so he's going to fall next. Nothing to Say, getting in front of 23 Savage, making sure he knows he has to stand and fight, and this is a fight that's going to be hard to win, too. Another Bushwhack controlling up 23 Savage, cuts the tree, but it's too late. He's dead. Timbersaw pulled back in by the Winter's Curse. That'll lead not just to the Timber's death, but the Bat Riders as well.
The best style, like you feel the best when you play this way because you can just run forwards.
Not gonna let them get anything here, not even the outpost. Dusa coming forward. They do have the Overgrowth plus the Stone Gaze. They're gonna be able to at least finish off the Winter Wyvern, but Nothing to Say. Saves himself a lot of grief with the Yule Scepter. He's just kind of dancing around them. Fortunately, Timberchain managed to dodge a two-man stun, but the Dusa is being constantly controlled up, unable to get off another round of the Snake. She dies, as does the rest of the T1 cores. PSG.LGD invading the triangle. Might just be able to catch somebody here. They see Zephyr. Zephyr already blinks away, but they see 23 Savage. Managed to get a Dragon Tail, plus immediately the Haunt jump in for the Spectre. Look how much mana they burned away. They chain stunned her, and she doesn't have an opportunity to get off the Snake, to get off the Stone Gaze, and now they're going to catch even more. Timbersaw underneath his own tier 3, fearing for his life, trying to get away. They're going to use the Overgrowth to be able to save him. Oh, the Winter's Curse denies the lasso pullback once again. Carl just cannot separate LGD from each other. They are playing together as a squad, as a team, and they will take game one in victory here.
Unbelievable. I mean, not much to say about this one. PSG.LGD just near perfection once again. They have somehow gotten better since their group stage.
Yep.
And
then that team fight. Once the initiation goes away and the support lives, go! That wasn't where he wanted to be. That's not the right King of the Hill game to be playing right now, but they can still blow up Cuckoo. He's getting low. Ame with the Blade Nail does manage to finish him off, and the Yule Scepter stalling up 23 Savage. They turn around, though, going for Faith Beyond, going for the tanky offlaner. They might be able to kill him, but this fight may not go their way as a result. Whitemon being chased down by Jin-Q and Y, the two supports ganging up to be able to bring down the Lion. 23 Savage looking to be able to get some revenge, but he's slowed down as the Echo Saber. He's got an Aegis, but he's got no BKB, so when he comes back, split Earth stun, well timed by Nothing to Say. Jin-Q will die, yes.
Has not even thought about a Neon Disc yet, and that's a pretty life-saving item in this kind of game.
Cuckoo running in. You're gonna lead off on Y. Simple pick off. They're going to turn around on Cuckoo. Oh, Cuckoo! He didn't get off his BKB fast enough. 23 Savage does to deal with the Rod of Atos. He's going to pop a very defensive Wukong's command, thinking that this fight, he's probably right.
The silence saves the day.
That was sick. A silence that stops the call from Axe. Is trade out Pipe for an Aghanim Scepter or consume an Aghanim Scepter or something like that. For him to get the late game you wanted to be able to see. Cuckoo does this time around get out the BKB and LGD. They may be punished for it, but these Force Staffs are pushing Nothing to Say around. Does manage to get off Split Earth just on the supports. 23 Savage getting on top of Leshrac finally, surrounding him with the statues, and they put that Leshrac in the grave. But at the same time, Cuckoo will follow him off of Culling Blade. Faith Beyond looking for the fresh reinitiation. They spot Whitemon. That should be an easy kill for Ame to be able to clean up as the rest of T1 are out of here. Yes, but T1, knowing that PSG.LGD is likely to contest, they're going to go for a smoke of their own. They spot the Enchantress, looking to blow him up. The Haunts is actually going to go out. Buyback out from the Enchantress. White Mom with the Ghost Scepters looking to be able to run away. Ame is trying to find his target, but both of the supports have Ghost Scepters. Good overgrowth is going to be able to hold some heroes in place, allowing 23 Savage to now get set up. They have the Doom on Nothing to Say. They're trying to chase him down. Carl gets silenced up almost immediately by the Skywrath Mage. He's turning around and fighting. He is 23 Savage, now popping the Wukong's command. This damn Leshrac just will not die fast enough. Finally, they manage to get him killed, but it cost the Doom his life. Now, 23 Savage stuck in his Wukong's command and being poked at by this Enchantress. He's not going to let him be able to jump away to the trees. He's not going to be able to get out of here unless a trickery, a TP out. They're denied by Faith Beyond with the call and a culling blade to cut off his head. Carl slowed down, another orb, another face shift, but the call comes first. A double kill for Faith Beyond.
Now, unfortunately for 23 Savage, he's got it queued, but that MKB is kind of needed.
The splitter on the tree. He just tried to hop away, but instead he's caught and very likely killed. Won't be able to do anything. The Lotus Orb on the Earth Spike is going to be able to catch White Mon as well. 2 pickoffs. But will only last so long, and it'll only do so much against the level 25 Leshrac. They're going to go now. Oh, the Abyssal Blade. Manta Abyssal Blade stops Cuckoo's initiation, and you can see Ame is going to wait it out until Cuckoo dies, but Cuckoo looking to retreat. Faith Beyond 4-staffed out. Both of these offlaners managed to survive, but now the Wukong's command going to be able to surround the Leshrac as best as possible, looking to be able to get away, but he can't go anywhere. The Doom now being used to make sure the Leshrac does die. Cuckoo wanted to make sure he wasn't a threat anymore. The Enchantress, 23 Savage, going to hop on him. LGD doing a very good job of disengaging, but T1 do manage to hold their high ground. They do manage to hold their base. Hard to say.
PSG, they're coming. They still have buyback on Lesh if they want to use it. One on edge too.
Jumping forward, Puck trying to catch, and they do have with this coil, with the illusions from the Monkey King. Where did those come from?
It's the BKB break. It's just too strong. It also lasts longer. So all of a sudden, a coil means the Wukong's is free.
Jumping. 23 Savage with his quick reactions is turning around. Faith Beyond is just dead. Dead for 2 minutes, in fact. 23 Savage activated the BKB. Now the Doom putting on to Nothing to Say with a finger of death. They want this Leshrac dead, and they've got him dead with a beautiful overgrowth on 3. A gigantic Wukong's command. PSG.LGD in hell right now as T1 members all around. Ame gets out of the pit, gets out of the Wukong's command, but T1's not done just yet. They still want this kill. Managed to get the stun off. Cuckoo, he's looking to be able to dodge. 4-staffed away. He's living right now. Oh, even the Skywrath Mage Ultimate's not going to be able to land, but they do need to be able to help out 23 Savage here on the second life. He's outputting an okay amount of damage, but not enough to be able to kill Ame. They've got to go back in. They've got to help him. He jumps in to try and save 23 Savage's life. The Split Earth, the precasted stun, it's going up and down. They turn around, throw out a Boundless Strike. He's looking to be able to get out of that AoE. The damage is raining in. Nothing to say. No buyback on him, and he's dead as well. Coil onto 2. Ame is not here. The 2 supports have been abandoned by their carry, PSG.LGD. It was a long one. They all in for it, and they lost it. T1 will clean up the Y Enchantress.
It is...
There are 2 heroes with no... Or excuse me, 3 heroes with no buyback for a minute and a half.
Yeah, and Beyond's dead for another 30 seconds. Wow, they just all in. Faith Beyond, the one person who can't die without buyback, he dies immediately. And then they got the dream combo, the Puck Coil.
Oh, and now they found Ame. They're gonna, okay.
They're
gonna buy back for this. Like, Carl's like, guys, that's their only hero alive. All in on him. Cuckoo does what he can. Ame does manage to get at least a 1 kill. They bump him back up to the high ground to make sure they kill him. Slow things down. 23 Savage. The damage, it's making me a little nervous that it's not fast enough. They're going to jump in on 23 Savage. The call goes out on Abyssal Blade. The call as well, but 23 Savage getting off the Wukong's command. Now he's got the armor. Now they're going to be able to break the coil on both of Faith Beyond as well as Ame. They're both dead, and that is going to be T1 with a roar from the bench. Taking game 2 against PSG.LGD. The upper bracket finals. Thank God it's going the distance.
What a fight. What a game. What a team. This is first time I feel like we've seen PSG.LG tested in this manner. Nigma, they gave him a good showing. But this was hard fought. This was a game PSG.LG has closed out time after time after time in this tournament. And instead, not even mistakes necessarily, just outplayed. The Doom, stolen from China, finally comes online. Oh, that's a good pick.
Messy team fights, but also high cooldowns on T1. Looks like they're gonna have to be dedicated to Wraith King's first life, though.
Itself out, so
He's generating 240 bonus gold every 70 seconds, and plus the Midas. So he basically
Carl
bought
trying to
Crypto
silence jump
2018.
away. He's got the coil. Look at the break.
Whoa.
Nicely done. The spike, hair pace.
23 Savage forced to farm jungle. It's not bad for your Spectre, but they're gonna get rotated on top. It's gonna be a dead
Whitemon,
Warlock.
he was just trying to collect some levels, but PSG.LGD moving several members over to make sure this tower dies. And so now T1 can try and take this team fight, but you can see PSG.LGD are very, very spread. They're going to start the initiation by going on Ame with Cuckoo. See if they can burn him out. The Sunray's doing so much work. Oh, the Doom immediately on the puck, catches him before he can jump away to his orb. Now they've got a Supernova to be able to contend with. That's why 23 Savage jumps back to his original haunt positioning to be able to get out of dodge here. But Zephyr won't be as lucky. Even Whitemon may be caught as the Impale from the Nyx Assassin catches him as well.
A mistake from PSG.LGD, and that's really what their lead is.
Oh, again. Oh, he's so... Okay, maybe they find the initiation anyway. They managed to catch the Doom, and they burned him out so quick. The Haunt, they're actually going to be able to deal with the Supernova as well. This is looking good for T1. Split Earth coming down, but the Cold Embrace is trying to be able to keep him live. They actually managed to get the Winter's Curse on the Leshrac with the Wraith King. Where's the follow-up call? Well, it's not going to be there quite yet. T1.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
No.
He actually ran into that spike. There's the call on the two of them. Cuckoo, manly as hell, goes back and gives up his life to be able to make sure that 23 Savage is going to make it out alive. They also kill the Aegis on Nothing to Say on this. And they're going to run to the sides, I believe, to see if they can find anybody on the side of the map. Shin-Q, is he going to be able to find Carl? Throws out. Oh, the Impale lands. And they catch the puck. They finally manage to deal.
Sometimes he's stacking camps. Now he's checking objectives. Now he's in trouble.
They're going to be able to get the call out now. T1 immediately surrounded by the Eon Disc. Does allow Nothing to Say to be able to reset here. The Supernova is going to go down, and 23 Savage immediately jumps away. They're jumping onto the Warlock right now, and they should be able to chain stun him pretty easily. I think T1 are kind of giving up on this fight. Oh, the Lincoln's block. They managed to take away the Doom, but the Eon Disc again protecting these cores. As soon as T1 thinks they've got a target in hand, another refresher, another Eon Disc, but Cuckoo is going to be left behind. T1 once again have to retreat. These Eon Discs, they see an opportunity to jump a hero, but every single time they are denied a kill by this item.
Talk about game planning, right? T1, they made a pretty good couple of engagements. Oh no.
Cuckoo's is going to be found. The rest of T1 is on their way. The man to dodge doesn't actually land here. The Golem's going to go out, but Cuckoo's still dead. Whitemon not going to be able to get out with that Force Staff. And now to Yule's Scepter is going to make sure that Zephyr is going to have a hard time getting away too. Ame greets him with a punch.
Yet to win a series.
Oh, that Impale was actually kind of close, but because of the Shard of the Doom, he keeps Carl controlled up pretty well. The Winter's Curse can allow him to reset, but Cuckoo in the back lines, he's trying to deal with Ame right now, slowing him down with a Battle Hunger. That last shot is not going to be good enough. They healed him up with the Cold Embrace. Supernova on in deep. 23 Savage. Oh no, he doesn't have buyback either. I was going to say he's going to have to use a second life to try and hold against this assault from PSG.LGD. Now the jump in, Manta immediately popped, but the damage is just measly. It's Peasley. It doesn't do anything. They can't do anything. T1, they realize that too, and they're going to call it quits here. PSG.LGD will be the first team heading to the grand finals of the Keep Major. In despair, fanboys, the man who could end your favorite team's run. Behold, it's Kyle, King of Curses.
I don't know how well it's going to carry into the late game, because the Manta Shard, that's all based on the shard damage.
Razor being gone on by so many heroes, but he's managed to get the first blood anyway. Arteezy trying to finish off Nothing to Say, but they don't have this. Longer period of rest that we're currently watching, and PSG.LGD moving in through the smoke. Going to be able to pop on a fly. That's going to be the reveal of the Blink Dagger. Both ultimates being thrown here to make sure that Flying dies as quickly as possible, but there is the rebuttal. Evil Geniuses will find Jin-Q. Their play is to take LGD's side of the map more often, so they're already playing for that jungle. If they can get this mid-tower, but interrupted? No, nice jump in from Fly to be able to stop face beyond, but that bushwhack, it stopped the Timbersaw from being able to kill the Sand King. The Sharpshooter puts him down, and Abed, he's one step ahead, Nothing to Say. Gonna be able to catch him. Ooh, just barely. It feels like in some ways, Fly, he's broken the smoke. Fly's gonna drop a ward. Okay, he's going to be caught here inside of his own cogs, unable to get out. Is there a hook shot available? Oh no, Abed! He moved and Fly misses the hook to save his own life.
It's kind of the same read on the game, in a way. Just, okay, we're fine with this bottom. Might be a Dead Faith Beyond. Yeah.
Big pickup, they can get it. Double ultimates there. Counter Evil Genius's movements. Other than that, farming. They're going to hit a big timing sometime soon. Is nothing to say. He's already got his BKB and a push forward from Faith Beyond. Going to be able to deny the Abed TP. They're going to catch crit as well. Instant Culling Blade with that movement speed. This trend from them is that they always respect the potential maneuvers that can be made by their opponents. Evil Geniuses, I think, we're even going to give that up. Oh, jump forward, barely catches them. Ice. Was half a second away from being able to TP out. LGD playing on Evil Geniuses' side of the map heavily. If they can. Now, Evil Geniuses still have this big split push opportunity. They're going to be able to jump forward and catch. Yeah, Arteezy. He's dead. Once again, EG going to look for a movement here. Crit jumping forward with his Blink Dagger, trying to get a Hex or something, but Fate Beyond, he managed to get out of that one, and Crit just suicided into, the long-range sharpshooter catches the Lina, slowing him down. Self-fuel, now the call, follow-up, he may have got the BKB up, and look at the pure damage raining in from Ame. Supernova over the top, Arteezy gonna be ran down as well. Double kill for Ame. This is on the other side of the map, and that's why Jinkyu, he's going to show himself, knowing that perhaps Bounty Runes and the Triangle is a play here. Turn around, Finger Death being pumped. Crit thinks maybe they have it with Arteezy, but no, Jinkyu, a long-range hook shot. Dot's meant to catch him, and he caught Y inside of that one as well. Double kill for Fly, but that's the only good bit of news for Evil Geniuses. As Ame is running down Arteezy, trapped by the Sprout. He's not going to be able to catch him. A TP out from Artur. He resets the team fight. Again, don't underestimate the power of this hero. Still going late game, but good play by Arteezy. Abed, though, being run down the mid lane while that was happening. Jinkyu tried to push Fly out there with the drop of the Acorn Tree. Not quite good enough. Evil Geniuses, chaos all around this bottom lane as Fly, no hook shot out, no opportunity to be able to get the power cogs push back. Crit's going to be run down by Ame as well. He may have a gem. He may be a juicy target. It's way too hard to be able to catch this guy. The gem's going to be able to spot Crit jumping forward. They nearly go for Faith Beyond, but maybe they didn't see the Aeon Disc. They blow it up, and yeah, it blocks the damage, and now Fly, hook shot out again. Another miss from the captain of Evil Geniuses. Ward on the high ground, Evil Geniuses don't see it, and as a result, Arteezy not even bothering to pop the BKB because he knows the physical damage is going to be too much.
Felt like the moment PSG.LGD obtained all momentum. One last fight, perhaps. Roshop?
They have to be able to take this fight. They have to be able to go for it. Hook shot on into the pit, but the two supports are going to start this team fight in the fountain. They're going to have to TP back in. A sharpshooter managed to nail Arteezy. Abed's all in to be able to grab it. He does manage to grab the Aegis. He's going to be coming back soon, but it's going to be under the effect of an exploding sun, as sure enough, he is immediately stunned up. Arteezy turns around, kills Faith Beyond, perhaps not even that. PSG.LGD deny everything from Evil Geniuses. Game one, they thoroughly work the North American squad.
I don't know if you call it an outdraft, because in any other team's hands, I don't think the game could possibly look like this. But PSG.LGD, they've been utterly dominant so far this tournament. I thought EG would be ready. I thought they'd be the toughest challenge this squad has faced. But right now, they just look like everybody else who's fallen.
Everybody else who faces LGD in that game one.
Of his signatures must have been banned out.
Speak for the team.
Now select your heroes.
Hero he played almost well enough to win the previous major final. PSG.LGD, overwhelming amount of team fight, and Crit has walked up high ground.
And very likely is going to be giving away the first blood. Oh, he tried to find the opening, but no! I cannot believe that angle. So what is our lanes? I saw they're going to go for the Brewmaster. Oh, top lane. Ice being pressured nice and early by the Trine lane of PSG.LGD. A second kill for LGD. Your Brewmaster is having a perfectly A-OK time.
This is how you used to beat off lane Viper. They hear, oh, hang on.
Nice roll-in kickback. Doesn't quite hit the Remnant combo, but they still have the kill. They managed to go through group stage, ended up in the lower bracket. They played that best of one stage. You know who they played against, Kyle?
Fnatic?
Fnatic, that's right, Fnatic. Lost that best of one against Team Serenity. And
Always been what happens if you just get owned in the laning phase. You're a lane dominator, and yeah, you can always go recover the jungle, but that's not ideal. Oh, roll through, won't land. Great gank from Crit, though. I think for him, well, for his team, it's going to be Crit on the Earth, which is going to have to step up. They want a W in Ame.
What? Crit and Ice have no heroes to kill, so they go ahead and gank the big Eagle Song creep. Faith Beyond, body blocked in. Arteezy, he's shown the body blocking skills.
It's at least, well, okay, let me rephrase. It's better than last game.
Yep, that's true.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
And Ice is 6.
Yeah, and he's very likely dead. Nice rotations here from PSG.LGD. We heard the stat earlier, thanks to our friend Liamir, who gave us the stat on which objective first taken has the highest win probabilities. Q going to be run down here by the Shadow Shaman. Now,
Arteezy, all the space in the world. He's actually rushing Maelstrom this game before Witchblade.
they're actually going to roll on a Terror Blade with meta out because Abed felt so strong.
He's going to hit tower.
Now, the way I usually like to describe these lineups, Kyle, is this is a lineup that has to be ahead. Oh, the roll in. Not quite landing, but the silence to follow it up, and that'll easily free up Abed to be able to go for the execution. Nothing to say. He's going to be underneath the Sprout, plus a Remnant. They do manage to get a stun immediately onto Abed. He's going to jump away thanks to the buyback. Very disciplined from EG, trying to get away and out. Abed with the last bit of mana. They're actually going to turn around on Nothing to Say here with the Ice Blast. Just the supports can kill the mid laner of LGD. Once again, the body blocks from Arteezy, netting another kill, this time onto Y, and Abed still running away. Faith Beyond desperate to be able to pick up this one kill, but it's denied. Vortex back into the roll-in, and Abed says, remember me? Thanks for the killing spree, buddy.
Next, increased magic damage. Will be 24% when maxed out, but more importantly, especially as Radiant, gives vision in the road.
Long zip in with a roll-in from Crit to lead things off, and Ame, they're going to roll away from me. Looking for the Sunder, he does manage to get it off, and Abed, he's overcommitted now. He's going to use the last bit of mana to be able to make a jump away here, and PSG.LGD really want to be able to catch somebody with this. They're going to pop the Primal Split. Leading off, Ice hit by the stun. Tornado onto the Ancient Apparition. This should net them 2 kills.
Nice split from Faith Beyond.
Stay ahead, correct? I mean, they are surely going to get outscaled by PSG.LGD. This lineup, right?
In theory, you know, they're once again.
Oh God, Nothing to Say. He cannot survive. Even this time around, he had the 2 supports behind him.
Looks like that might happen.
They're going to move around here, down to low ground. It pops. Immediately the Exorcism is going to go out. Jin Q trying to catch somebody here, but Crit with the turnaround. Rolls immediately onto the Shadow Shaman, gets off a 2-man silence with the Magnetize. Beautifully set up, but Faith Beyond is here to be able to counteract. Crit looking to be able to roll away. A Sunder goes out from Ame, but he is just dead. This magic damage is too much for him to handle, and that's even before Abed is here. Use the rest of his mana to catch up to Nothing to Say. There's a bit more for their Electric Vortex. Thank goodness Faith Beyond is there with the Storm, the Cyclone up in the air.
I just don't see who he's going to save. The damage is going to come so fast. Fly, you're in trouble.
He is in trouble, and he's being chased down right now by a full PSG.LGD squad. Evil Geniuses will not turn around and try and save their captain. I'm gonna watch Abed just make up long TP zip out. Whoa, never mind. Crit actually went in. And he caught Faith Beyond him.
What? Crushed him. He didn't even magnetize. That was so much damage. But yeah, you're right. The Ice Blast hit. I don't know.
They're going to force out that BKB, or at least try to anyway. Nothing to Say is going to be keeping it under control here. The Bloodstone, it's going to go off, but the damage is coming so fast they get the kill. Abed falls, and a monster kill streak goes to Nothing to Say.
He's definitely going to output more damage. We shall see the brewings of a big fight upcoming.
Ace complete. The Rod of Atos is going to come out first, but the Force Staff will defend against the Ice Blast. Ice. Forced down to low ground here to get away. He's going to defend that ward with his life, it seems. Ice. Going to be caught by the Hex, though. Immediately counter initiation there from Abed. Silences up Jin Q. Arteezy looks to finish him off. The Sprout actually blocking him in, but Jin Q, as a man, turns around and shackles up Artur before he finally dies to Crit. Now, PSG.LGD are not quite sure what to do here. They've popped that Brewmaster ultimate. The Primal Split is out.
He has Axe, though. This will be one more if he needs it.
He's got another one to go here. May try and pop it. If he's gonna pop it, he needs to do it now before the jump comes in, and he does. He turns around, immediately stuns up Crit. Here comes, nothing to say, blocking out Crit, not allowing him to be able to roll away. They want the kill on the support because that's all they can get right now. A BKB used by Ame, and even fearfully popping it. Oh no, that Sunder just led to nothing to say. He's dead. Deal with that as best as possible.
And really nice. Oh, Abe.
Jumping forward, does manage to find Jin Q. Gonna go for the fast Shadow Shaman kill. They do manage again. The cleanse coming out from that purge, but sadly Jin Q is low enough that he dies to the right click of Arteezy. Arteezy actually copping a bit of damage here. They try to force step him up into the base here. They know he's got an Aegis, so they can't overcommit for this kill. They're gonna go for it now. All right, that's gonna be one. Ame setting up around the second life here. So's the rest of the team. They're going to go for Arteezy almost immediately. Artur trying to deal with this one. The Eont is going off. Slowed down by the Scotty. Ame, they're trying to force staff through the trees and will manage to kill Arteezy. Looking for more now. Force staff up. Faith Beyond. Ooh, a little bit too late to get that disable out. PSG.LGD, the mass TP back. It's gonna be too late. Tier 3 is definitely dead. Arteezy gonna keep it going here, but oh, immediately the blink in from Ame. He's going for Arteezy here. The Eont is the 4 staffs are trying to get Artur out of here. Turns around, BKB activated. Goes Satanic as much as possible. The Ice Blast is gonna whip. The roll on in from Crit is trying to stall out the damage with the Terror Blade, but it overwhelms Arteezy. And look at the suck. Nothing to say. Managing to take on 3 members of Evil Geniuses at one time. 2 of them die. Abed logs it in, but the Hex, is that gonna be enough? They turn around, trying to finish off Ame. He's pumping out the damage. Abed, he doesn't get him. The Orchid does, though. They weren't able to dispel that one. They get Ame. What a disaster it would have been for Evil Geniuses.
EG, they have an advantage in the pit, though, because they have these tools of acquiring vision. Vortexes are going to start appearing everywhere.
They're going to jump in. All right. They pop so many ultimates here. Evil Geniuses, if they can cleanly back away, it's okay, but they do have to stay around the pit somehow because Ame, he's putting out the damage pretty fast. The Ice Blast is going to be able to spot it. Here comes Ame. Can he pick it up again? He gets it. He gets the rogue shot. He gets the Aegis and he gets out. Evil Geniuses rolling on in with Crit. He's not going to let him get away so easily, but the block from Y, it allows the Terror Blade to be able to take up and turn around with the Sunder, and they kill Crit. Arteezy, man fighting right now against Jin Q. Nothing to say, but now Ame is joining the fight. And now that is a fight that Arteezy cannot win. This is a fight that Abed may be caught in. Ice is getting swept up on. Drop down to the ground. Goes for Jin Q. Has the Orchid on him. A nice pull. Managed to catch the other support as well. Pops a cheese. Trying to get back up. He has the Aegis, so he can still play this one out. Waiting for the second lives of Arteezy. He's going to be coming in. Abed backing up here.
30% effective, and you don't do any damage, especially to a Terror Blade.
Here comes another one.
46 armor.
Ice. I believe he used his buyback on that last one, so he is going to be dead for a while. Evil Geniuses the entirety of the game, but now it's LGD. 9K up, all in. Evil Geniuses with a Divine Rapier. Arteezy jumping into the back. They're going for Ame right away, but the damage, it is pitiful. Arteezy, he now needs to be able to find a way out of here. Their Glimmer Cape, they don't have anything. He's just going to die. He's feeding away the Rapier.
He has no buyback.
He has no buyback. Evil Geniuses. That's it for them in game 2, it's looking like, unless the 4 of them can do something without their carry. The pull in. Whoa! What was that? BKB is activated. Immediately a buyback coming out from Ame. He still has that refresher to work with, so he's going to be joining his team. Boots are traveling in.
He needs the BKB. We've just witnessed the magical burst from EG is still there.
Pops the meta. Respecting Evil Geniuses and their magic damage, keeping his distance. Another Ice Blast, but pops the BKB. He's going for the throne, and he's going to ignore Evil Geniuses' magic damage. He will ignore the roll in from Crit and end the game. PSG.LGD and a best of 5 grand finals are now up 2-0.
It's not his day, not EG's day.
Really, it's not. Let's see if he can pick up the water rune, though, as that's going to be coming up. Faith Beyond, cutting off Fly here. Looking
nice
for more
arrow.
spins. Nice arrow, and a little bit more damage. They got it. Faith Beyond draws first blood against Fly.
It's actually nuts, but I guess that's just Axe Dota. And they're even going to aggro Glyph because their mid tower's taking a little pressure. Xingqiu will go there, has 2 leaps, gotta be cautious though.
Does manage to land the Earth Spike here, and the follow-up Hex. 1 hit, they've got him.
Potential, he was unchecked mid, and now he's top net worth and able to invade enemy jungle. Nothing to say, it was a great trap from Abed.
Yeah, he ran through that trap anyway.
Ice, it's not traditional for him to play Venno, but he's gonna be able to do, you know, somewhat Timbersaw things. Area control, shove wave, sit in an area, and just deny farm. Terrorblade, same deal. Illusion, shove down waves. You can see once again, the double support plus Abed combo, that's gonna be a pretty free kill. Faith Beyond did farm the Ancient stack in the meantime.
Your hero is more effective based off of your allies. So having a dual scepter in some cases is just the same as having Winter Wyvern being able to cold embrace you. What a pickoff though. This is a beautiful Moonlight Shadow rotation from LGD. It could have been a 3-man call, but at the same time, he doesn't really know what's going on too. Oh, they found the pickoff now as Abed's alone. As they use the exorcism to try and poke away at the mid tower. A Glyph is going to be able to force them back. And, well, the shards and the punch. There we go.
They don't have vision.
Who's here? Crit. Crit's going to be spotted. And they're just going to content themselves with this pickoff. I think they would have liked to be able to invade the jungle and find something more, but you know, you take the kills that are in front of you. Ice, ice, ice. Meanwhile, okay, Winter's Curse not going to last for, oh, it actually does last a while. Maybe because the wards were in the range? Or were the Ancients close enough?
What's he doing there?
Yeah.
EG, it's as if their whole game plan right now is we're just going to farm and hope for the best. Why? He might die.
Yeah, he's dead.
Is dead?
Yeah, his Poison Stink's going to take him out. These Illusion heroes, we keep on seeing this because Lion's a very valued support, and it seems like Illusion heroes are really becoming the meta. Hold up, Ame. Fly, stunning some illusions here and some neutral creeps. Does manage to get the Hex on the real Naga Siren. They're trying to put in the damage with the Cold Embrace, allowing them to be able to save a bit. Ice, ice, ice gets off the beautiful.
Oh my god, the side blade!
The side blade lining up for Abed. Their hand caught in the cookie jar.
Oh, they saw that invis on the Death Prophet, top with the ward sentry. They should know something's coming, but Arteezy.
Call first. Follow-up arrow. The neutral creeps the Centaur. Is that going to be able to help Arteezy get out of this one? He's at half health, looking for the Sunder. Moonlight Shadow, he turns around, does manage to get off on Ame. Now the turn, Reflection goes out. Ice throws all the magic damage he has. They're going to leave behind Faith Beyond. He is going to be casualty of this failed gank on our tour. Looks like why? Sideblade again from Abed.
A hard counter to Terrorblade TA.
Yeah, I could tell you all about this, Kyle. I was doing my Naga Siren support spam. Snowball stalling Ame, but they are very grouped out. The arrow's gonna come out. Call, not quite thrown out here. Is he gonna wait for the arrow to be able to fade away and then go for a call? But they've already taken him down. Life number 1, gone for the Templar Assassin. Golden Blade, they look to be able to take out the tusk. They do. Arteezy tried to go for the Sunder, but was unable to pull it off. The Winter's Curse. Now, Ice 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 is gonna be left behind as Abed. That's a terrible, terrible fight for Evil Geniuses.
Like, these heroes will not die, even the Essence Ring to boot.
Maybe he goes Scotty third item, PSG.LGD though. 4-man smoking, do manage to pull the initiation onto the Venomancer with the arrow follow-up. He's dead, and no chance of getting off an ultimate. They're gonna use the extra movement speed to see if they can catch someone behind the tier 2, and they do. Missed Earth Spike Fly, tries to deal with the illusions, and they just couldn't get that positioning right. Felt like Evil Geniuses had that. Oh, the call in, Blade Mail, BKB, Arteezy. He's not going to get an easy Sunder off here either. The Ensnare's going to be thrown around. The Terror Wave goes out, but the BKBs are still going. He needs a Sunder, but the sounds last too long. Nothing to say. Timed it perfectly. Now the song to be able to catch whoever they can.
The Talisman of Evasion, but that's completely ineffective against all the damage he just took. Blade Mail, Axe, Ghosts do not miss. So
Crit rolling in. They're going to try and get a fast pick off while the rest of the team is inside the Roshan pit.
And he can't Sunder them either, so he will die 100%.
Song down, Exorcism down, Faith Beyond though. Oh, Crit's looking for anybody. Shivas, that's going to go out, give him a little bit of vision. They do manage to get the claw on the Crit. Well, at the same time, Ice 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 has the problem with the illusions. The Winter's Curse goes out. All of Terrorblade is going after him right now. The Culling Blade will put Ice 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 in his place. Faith Beyond still managed to get the call. Do they have a Silence follow-up after that? No, Arteezy does manage to get off the Sunder just before the Silence lands. He heals off of Fly. Meanwhile, Abed, he's struggling to be able to catch more heroes after he managed to bring down the Naga Siren. Refraction getting burnt out. Flying Arteezy on their way to be able to help him out, but a call going out. Tearway pushing him away. Managed to maybe the damage over time. flame. It's burning, burning, burning. Abed dodging the arrow. Another round. Blinks away. Refraction coming up. It's up now. Wand in 3. He's okay, but it's going to be Fly now in trouble. The sound's going out, trying to prevent anybody from Evil Geniuses from jumping in. And a little bit of movement. They're going to try and do this real quickly. But Exorcism, Faith Beyond, waiting, biding his time, looking for the opportunity to jump on RTZ. Looking for the opportunity to steal away this Roshan, or maybe steal away the team fight. A snowball, counter to the call. That's going to be able to save the Templar Assassin. Popping the BKB, turn around the damage. They're going for it. Oh, but the cold embrace, it saves him from the melted. Evil Genius is backing away. Nothing to say is low. Oh, he's stuck in the shards. He's stuck inside the pit. He can't move. Finally, he's freed up. The song is allowing them to be able to reset. Ice, ice, ice on the front lines. RTZ playing the back. The illusions ripping through the Venomancer as quick as possible. One last Crypt Swarm does manage to finish him off. Evil Geniuses left with 4 against the 5 of PSG.LGD. Yep. Every time, he's just kind of stuck there.
Now they're smoking.
5-man smoke. They're going to find RTZ. They do manage to get him with the call. Immediately, the snowball save. Once again, the arrow's going to slide on by, actually hitting Fly in the back lines. Crit, creating a little space for RTZ to be able to back away. But once again, the Terror Wave, that's going to be able to save Ice a little bit of punishment, but another call, this time on 2. Faith Beyond, turning the damage back around while Abed goes for the execution onto the Naga started, but he popped the illusions. Again, a snowball save onto RTZ. Crit, running away. RTZ looking for a Sunder, managed to get it. Abed backing out, but the ensnare chases him down. He turns around, looks for an opening, but doesn't have it. PSG.LGD feeling like they can chase down more. The Spirit Siphon slowing down RTZ alongside the Battle Hunger.
It's actually such a sick axe. Lowers the taunt cooldown by 3 seconds. Anybody who gets called reduces armor by 7 and gives it to the axe.
Ensnare into arrow. A free initiation onto Fly. Call, follow up, Faith Beyond. An easy kill. Nothing that Evil Geniuses could really do about that. Now we're going to see that once again, this time on the Venomancer, as the snowball save looks to be able to get up in the Crypt Swarm. Barely clips him. And that Terror Wave, that's now gone as an option for EG in the next team fight.
Rinse and repeat, in and out. Everybody's still full health.
Another call, this time on Abed. Shivas, they're trying to slow it down. Abed's taking too much damage, though. Ensnare up, ice, ice, ice. He's dead too. Oh no, the Sunder going out from RTZ, but Ice, he'll die just as fast as the first time around. Is now Crit actually trying to go for the Winter Wyvern to slow down these cold embraces, but they're not putting damage into Nothing to Say. Trying to find that initiation. The tier 4s. Evil Geniuses, you're gonna have to find a way into this one. They immediately jump. Oh, in response, Faith Beyond with the 2-man. Looks to be able to get the calling blade that dies. Abed's dead. RTZ coming up next, and they've called it. Evil Geniuses, they tap out. PSG.LGD, a clean ass 3-0 sweep against Evil Geniuses. Without a doubt, the best team in the world right now. There it is, the Kyiv Major Trophy. This is what LGD has been working towards this entire time, and they're going to get the opportunity to be able to come on out. Here it is. The Kyiv Major champions, PSG.LGD.
Ask questions. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners. PSG.LGD have been able to do it in such a clean fashion. Only needed to take 3 games from that best of 5. They're gonna grab them all. Looking absolutely dominant. And showing that everybody was right. The Chinese region, by far, the strongest region in Dota right now. Going back right now with their trophy, looking unstoppable throughout the entirety of the tournament, tearing teams apart. There was not a single moment where they did not look invincible. As they hold that trophy right now, we start to think, will this team be able to keep all of this momentum going into TI? They've picked up so much speed even from the DPC season, the sky seems to be the limit. And with that, with our winners, PSG.LGD, this major has come to an end. I want to give a big thank you to everybody at home for supporting this major the entire time. And I want to give a big shout out to everybody at WePlay, all of the folks who casted and analyzed these matches for a major that I truly think has been one of the most remarkable to happen. And one more huge round of applause for a team that was able to do it so convincingly. Our winners of the Animajor, PSG.LGD. One more time, thank you to each and every one of you who watched, and farewell until next time.